This is the X Sports Network.
Yeah. So Jeremy has he's stressed to me he wants Abby to play like Katie.
Hey, you're watching Kelly's Community Calendar. I'm Kelly Rawson, and I have several more events happening this weekend to get you in the holiday spirit. It is the last weekend before Christmas weekend, and we have a lot going on all across the Tennessee Valley. It's going to be quite chilly this weekend, but that will not stop all of the fun out in the community. Let's go ahead and get started with Saturday. Santa will be in Pulaski for Pancakes with Santa. That's happening at the American Legion Post 60 on Legion Drive. Again, that is in Pulaski from 7:30 until 11:30 in the morning. It is totally free to attend. Enjoy pancake, sausage, milk, juice, and coffee, and get any last minute wishes over to Santa Claus. Heading into Columbia, Christmas in Columbia is happening downtown from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. You can meet and greet your favorite holiday characters out there on Main Street. In Hardin County, Christmas in Savannah is happening. It is the last one of the season. It's from 5 until 8:30 p.m. Enjoy ice skating, carriage rides, train rides, live music, and several food vendors. Going to be a fun night out in Savannah. Happening in Lewisburg from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. is the Journey to Bethlehem. Some local churches are putting on this interactive experience. It will be a live nativity scene, so very, very cool out there. The address is 1041 South Ellington Parkway. Again, that's in Lewisburg, and it is totally free and open to anybody who would like to attend. Also happening on Saturday morning, a Christmas food box giveaway at New Hope Baptist Church. That is in Rogersville on County Road 76. From 10 a.m. until 1, you can stop by for a completely free box of groceries. Again, that's happening at New Hope Baptist Church in Rogersville from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. And the Grinch will be out in Northwest Alabama. You can have fun with the Grinch at Shoals Children's Museum. That is in Florence from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. You could even make some Grinch dust. It is $10 per child, and the Grinch does not stop there. He's got a busy schedule on Saturday. He will also be at the Florence Lauderdale Animal Services for Holiday with the Grinch. That is from 4:30 until 6:30 p.m. Bring your pet and take some pictures, and there will be plenty of treats as well. So a lot of fun things happening on Saturday, and a few really cool events on Sunday as well, including Cool Santa, who will be stopping by in Decatur from 2 until 4 p.m. That's happening at Brown Books and More on Westmead Drive. It is $8 for anyone 1 and older, and you can take a picture with Cool Santa, and there will also be a story time happening again on Sunday, a drive-through live nativity from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. at Old Brick Presbyterian Church. That is in Muscle Shoals on Mount Pleasant Road. Another thing happening Sunday evening, Tales of the Carols at Harmony Church of the Nazarene in Lawrenceburg. That starts at 5 p.m. and you can enjoy an evening of storytelling and performances of all of your favorite Christmas carols. Again, that's happening in Lawrenceburg on Sunday evening. So a lot of cool events happening this weekend. And there's one more thing I want to keep on your radar. The Lawrence County High School Big Gold Machine, that is their high school band, is holding a fundraiser for some new band uniforms. You can scan this QR code and follow the link to donate to the cause. You can donate through January 13th. Their goal, they're hoping to raise $5,000 for all new uniforms for the Lawrence County Band. So if you can help out, it is the season of giving. Go ahead and, like I said, just scan the QR code, follow the link, and you can donate on that website. And a lot of events happening this weekend, and there will be plenty more through the end of the year and as we kick off 2023. So be sure to email me what's happening in your community, with your organization, at your kids' schools. Let me know, and you can send me an email with all of those event details at kelly@tnvalleyweather.com. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to the Ralph for tonight's in-county rivalry. That has been renewed here once again as the visiting Eagles of Summertown make their way, take on the Wildcats of Lawrence County. This is AJ Good, joined by Clint Brazier here tonight on the X Sports Network for this girls-boys doubleheader. Starting first here with the girls. Coming into this one, Summertown is 7-3 on the season. Their head coach is Jeremy Jean. On the other side for Lawrence County, 8-1 on the year. Their head coach is Wendy Scott. And Clint, since 2001, these teams haven't played a whole lot. They've only played 14 times. Lawrence County has gotten the better of most of those matchups with a 10-4 record. But lately, it's Summertown that, with their good teams that consistently find their way almost, not if not in the state tournament, on the verge of a state tournament, that have kind of taken control of the rivalry as of late.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw shade toward Lawrence County, but I'm going to throw shade toward Lawrence County. They didn't play us in those years. All right, they took a little break, so we're back at it. They did renew it last year, and I'm glad they did. It's so weird, AJ, being back in this gym where I played. I bleed purple and gold, but my kids bleed blue and white. So yeah, I'm rooting for Summertown tonight, but man, it feels good to be in this gym and getting this rivalry, because last year we didn't get to play here.
Because of the snow.
We couldn't make it up because of snow and bad weather and things like that. So I'm just so glad to be back in this environment.
And it's good to have the rivalry back, have it back on a consistent basis where Lawrence County, Loretto, Summertown all play each other twice a year. So It's good to have that coming back together all once again. And it's nothing like some bragging rights on a very cold night where everyone's back inside.
It is, and you never know what's going to happen in Ralph, and you never know what's going to happen in the Nest, so I'm expecting anything to happen.
And as we found out, you never know what's going to happen in the barn either.
Right.
But we're going to pause here for the invocation and the national anthem.
As Miss Jenna Isbell performs our national anthem. Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for this day, and thank you for letting everybody have safe travels here, Lord. Thank you for all the players and coaches and the refs coming here tonight. Let them have sportsmanship and safety. Let's pray for Cade and let him get better and Lawrenceburg recovery to get better, Lord. Thank you, Dr. Cross, for our sins. In Jesus' name, pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was the invocation and the national anthems. We get ready to tip off this girls' matchups. Taking a look at the starting lineup, starting first with the Lady Eagles, you have Carly Campbell, Emily Brazier, Ainsley Burleson, Mia Dimwitty, and Reese Wilson. For Lawrence County, you'll have Cammie Pigg, Katie Criswell, Emmy Clark, J.C. Scott, and Sadie Grace Cole. And Clint, when you take a look at both of these sides, what are the keys to the game for each team?
Me and you touched on it off air. I think it's whichever team can play their style of basketball is going to come out on top. Summertown's going to try to apply pressure. They're going to try to trap out of this full court pressure. They're going to try to create a lot of turnovers. If they can pull that off, they're going to be successful. Lawrence County is a really good half-court set offense team. They run a lot of backdoor cuts. A lot of times, even though their tallest player is Katie Criswell, she's really good at running that point and hitting players on backdoor cuts on top of that jump shot that she's got. So I think whichever team tries to pulls off playing their style of basketball, I think there's your front runner.
Katie Criswell going to play in North Alabama next year. She's definitely got a bright future ahead of her. She's really taken over for Lawrence County in pretty much all of their games this season, which is one of the many reasons why they're 8-1 right now.
Well, absolutely. Just the game she had the other night against Loretta at the barn, she pretty much took that late fourth quarter and overtime over. And it didn't even have to be with scoring. She did make some jump shots. She did finish some foul shots. But the backdoor cuts that she's feeding to people, the vision she's seeing, I mean, that's what UNA saw out of her.
And you look on the other side for Summertown, Carly Campbell, Ainsley Burleson have really been hot as of late, hitting some big shots down the stretch.
They have Ainsley's in range when she comes across half court. Rue was in a little bit of shooting funk about two weeks ago, but what good shooters do is they keep shooting. And Rue's kind of found herself out of it. On top of that, Rue is, I would say she's probably averaging 7 or 8 steals a game in the last 4 contests, AJ. So that defense is going to be fouled up. You got Brazier, who's averaging in probably the last 4 or 5 games. She's averaging 10 points a game. Reese Wilson can have a big night scoring, or she can shut the other team's best player down. So, like I said, I think whichever team pulls off their style of basketball is who you're looking at, because I think it is 2 different styles.
And also a fair warning, if Clint and I get on the officials tonight is, well, these are 3 of, let's just put it politely, of not the most well thought out of officials.
If you want to go back to X-Sports Live last night, the guy that's about to throw the ball up is basically who my rant was over.
As this rivalry will be renewed tonight, the Lady Eagles and the Lady Cats tipping it off here on the X-Sports Network. J.C. Scott comes up with it. Now Sadie Grace Cole going to try a quick 3. Misses off the iron, and that will go out of bounds off of Lawrence County.
And I tell you what, the referee called her out of bounds. That ball was not, unless the ball hit, Emmy was not out of bounds and actually had a chance to save that. I think that was a little premature whistle already.
Carly Campbell comes with it the other way. Now over to Emily Brazier, dribbles to the top of the key. Goes over to Ainsley Burleson at the wing. Burleson now over to Mia Dimwitty. Dimwitty brings it back now to Campbell at the top of the key.
Lawrence County started out in a zone.
As Burleson skipped past the Dimwitty and deflected out of bounds by J.C. Scott. The zone is one of the many things the Lady Cats will throw out there. They'll have a matchup zone. They'll run 2-3. They'll go straight man-to-man. Right. They throw a lot of stuff at every team. Burleson gets the inbound. She drives into the paint. Now to, looks like Reese Wilson, who knocks down the mid-range jumper.
Good little baseline shot for Reese. She caught it, ready to go. Good finish.
Katie Criswell with it across the timeline. Throws it to J.C. Scott. Miscommunication. And that one will go out of bounds off the Lady Cats to Summertown.
Katie thought JC was staying. JC was actually cutting and had the seam there. Just a little miscommunication, as you said.
Campbell now with it across the timeline, sends it over to Brazier. Brazier now dribbles to the top of the key, facing the zone over to Campbell at the wing. Campbell now pass over to Burleson, thinks about a 3, now sends it back over to Dimwitty. Throws it down low to Wilson on the low block. Wilson skip pass out to Brazier, struggles with the ball but regains possession. Now sends it over to Campbell, who has it at the Lawrence County logo. She'll dribble out as Summertown resets the play. Now over to Brazier at the wing. Now to Burleson. Burleson dribbles to the corner, down low to Wilson. Wilson turns, spins, left-handed shot. No good. Rebound, Katie Criswell.
Good move by Reese, just couldn't get it to fall.
Criswell racing back the other way quickly, drives. Tries to throw the pass. Emmy Clark comes up with it. Now throws it over to Pig. She'll try a corner 3. That one's blocked by Burleson, but into the hands of Clark. A nice pass to Scott, but that one's tipped away into the hands of Carly Campbell. Campbell fights out the pressure over to Dimwitty. Now brings it ahead quickly. Dimwitty out to Burleson. Miscommunication, thrown out of bounds as each side trades turnovers.
And Mia had the numbers, had a 3-on-2 break. All she had to do was look at Ainsley, make a pass, and she throws it right to the bench. A lot of nerves right now, AJ.
6:17 remaining here in the first as Criswell gets through the traffic, tries to find Cami Pig, and that one's almost intercepted by Burleson. Now to Pig, another pass tip, this time into the hands of J.C. Scott. Scott looking for somebody, now dribbles, sends it out to Pig near the top of the key. She dribbles out to the logo. Pig resets the play here for the Lady Cats. Now hands it over to Scott. Scott dribbles, sends it over to Katie Criswell at the free throw line. Criswell steps back, thinks about a jumper, throws it down low to Clark. Clark powers her way up and in, and we're tied at 2.
Good feed by Katie Criswell, even better finish by Emmy Clark. Good seal there.
Dinwiddie now swings it over to Burleson in the corner, throws it into Carly Campbell down low, but it's knocked out of bounds by Sadie Grace Cole. Clock stops at 5:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Campbell now will take it out of bounds to the left of her basket. Summertown wearing the black uniforms, Lawrence County in their white uniforms. Nice pass to Emily Brazier, baseline jumper. That one's in. Summertown takes a 4-2 lead.
Good job by Rue Campbell, just being patient right there, not rushing anything, waiting on something open to happen.
Cammie Pig with it, sends over to J.C. Scott. She'll race across the timeline. Scott kicks out the Cole in the corner. Now over to Cammie Pig straight away. Pig dribbles to the right, has it at the wing, picks up her dribble, gives it to Clark. Now to Cole. She'll try a three from the wing. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Katie Criswell. She powers up and in, and we're tied once again at 4.
That's 2 consecutive trips down the floor, AJ, where Emmy Clark has kept it alive. Summertown looked set to get a rebound. Emmy Clark just effort. Kept the drive alive, and they got 4 points out of it.
Carly Campbell in the corner for 3 off the front iron, no good. Katie Criswell actually fight for the rebound. We got a jump ball, and that will stay with Summertown. Tied at 4 here, 4:44 remaining here in it's been a fast-moving first quarter. Hopefully I didn't just jinx that, as Carly Campbell now has it.
Yeah, watch. We're fixing to get all kind of whistles, AJ.
Dinwiddie with it over to Emily Brazier. Brazier into Reese Wilson, kicks out to Carly Campbell. She'll try a 3 from the wing, nothing but net.
Good job by the Lady Eagles going inside to pop it outside against that zone. Had a wide open shot for Carly Campbell. She buries it.
7-4 is the Summertown lead as Scott will walk it across the timeline. Calls out the play over to Emily Clark beyond the 3-point line. Tries to throw it into Katie Criswell, and it's kicked by Reese Wilson. We'll stay with the Lady Cats. So far, no pass for either side has been easy.
A lot of tips.
A lot of tips on both sides here. Scott will take it out to the right of the basket. Looking for somebody. And eventually lobs it in to Cammie Pig. Now over to Criswell at the top of the key. She's guarded by Reese Wilson in the man-to-man.
You know, it's so funny watching this, AJ. I've coached a lot of these girls. Reese Wilson, Katie Criswell, growing up playing AAU ball with and against each other. It's amazing to see that matchup now. They're seniors. Good shot by Katie Criswell on that jump shot.
Wilson with it now in the paint. She's got an open lane, goes up and gets that one in. Reese Wilson 2 of 2 from the field. Summertown leads at 9-6.
Reese had a look what I found. She couldn't believe she was that open, AJ.
J.C. Scott throws it down low to Emmy Clark. Clark turns, spins up, and we're going to get a charge on one end. The one closest to it called a defensive foul, and the other one called a charge.
Man below the goal was about to call a foul on Summertown. The guy we just love to have called a charge, and I didn't see that. And I'm a Summertown fan. I didn't see that.
I didn't see it either as Carly Campbell walks across the timeline. That's now 3 turnovers against the Lady Cats. Burleson with it. Over to Brazier straight away. Brazier now to Burleson at the wing. She's guarded by Criswell. Now brings it to the top of the key, throws it into Wilson at the free throw line. Wilson now drives to the low block, spins, kicks out the Brazier. Brazier with it. Now gets a screen from Burleson, picks up her dribble. Now sends it to Campbell at the wing. She's guarded by Cole. Now guarded by Pig. Drives to the free throw line. Powers up, scoop shot. Nowhere to go, and we're going to get a foul called here against Lawrence County.
I'm going to say this. I thought Rue had dribbled herself into a corner. Got lucky, got the foul called. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. I thought that was pretty good defense by the Lady Cats.
Foul will go against Cammie Pig, her first team second. 3:09 remaining here in the first quarter as Campbell will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot from Carly on the way, and she knocks it down. So our first sub is getting ready to come in the game, as Jeremy Jean said she went a little too early.
I think he's wanting her to go for defense.
Yeah.
Probably going to give Rue a break if he pulled her right back.
As Rue goes nothing but net. She's got 5, and now Brazier will check out. And Olivia Riggs will check in here for the Lady Eagles. They set up the press now. 11-6 is the Lady Eagle lead. 3:09 remaining in the first. Criswell looking for somebody and finds Emmy Clark. Clark tries to dribble out of traffic, picks up her dribble, gives it back to Criswell, who'll bring it across the timeline. Criswell dribbles at the top of the key.
Harley Johnson and Peyton Sock will set to check in. Not to interrupt you there, buddy.
You're fine. Peyton Morgan.
Peyton Morgan. Who did I say?
Peyton Sockwell.
Yeah.
Criswell
he hadn't played in a while.
No. Criswell in the low block misses. That one, fight for the rebound. That's going to come out to Mia Dinwiddie. Campbell now with it, being guarded here by Piggs. Spins out of traffic, gets it quickly across the timeline. Throws over to Riggs. She'll try corner three. Nothing but net.
Good ball handling by Carly Campbell. Cami Pigg looked like she was about to have a steal and then found the open Riggs, and she buries it. Carly Campbell just got slapped in the eye.
And unintentionally there by J.C. Scott, as Criswell now has at the top of the key. 14-6 is the Lady Eagle lead. 2:20 remaining in the first. Looks like Rue's okay. She's gotten back on defense. Screen coming here. Criswell now drives into the paint. We'll now send it out to Clark straight away beyond the three-point line. She's guarded by Reese Wilson. Now we'll dribble it out to the LCHS logo. Crosses over, now drives into the paint. Tries to throw it down low. J.C. Scott kicks out to Sadie Grace Cole for three. Rattles that one home. Her first point leads down to 5 at 14-9. Under 2 minutes left in the first.
Lady Eagles go for 2 steals, and they whiff on both of them. Led to an open 3.
Burleson open for 3, misses. Rebound, Katie Criswell, and she's going to bring it the other way here for the Lady Cats. Races quickly across the timeline. Now to Scott. She'll try 3 in transition. Rolls it in. Her first point. It's now a 2-point game. Jeremy Jean will call a timeout for Summertown, a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
They're acting like we're at Bridgestone Arena. Back here at the Ralph, as Summertown leads Lawrence County 14-12, a minute 34 left here in the first. As Jeremy Jean burned his first timeout of the game, a 30-second timeout.
Summertown a little too over-aggressive on their last defensive series. Went for a lot of steals, and it's led open threes. J.C. Scott, Sadie Cole knocks them both down, cuts it to a 2-point game, A.J.
Burleson over to Mia Dimwitty, has it near the top of the key, now over to Brazier. Brazier will drive. Nice pass here to Riggs. Riggs shot up, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, and will be a foul against Lawrence County. Riggs came up with the offensive rebound.
Going to call that foul on the floor. But I tell you, you're a minute 15 in, and Summertown has played the more aggressive defensive Lady Cats, and you have 0 team fouls, AJ. So you've got what you've wanted. You can't blame it on anybody if you're Summertown. Reese Wilson goes up on the inbounds play from Brazier, and she finishes the basket for 2.
16-12 is the Lady Eagle lead here. Minute 5 left in the opening quarter. Sophie Cole picked up that foul previously. As Scott now over here to Criswell. Criswell now sends it. As Peyton Morgan's also into the game for the Lady Cats. Cole with it here at the top of the key. Now over to J.C. Scott at the wing. She'll get a screen here from Criswell. And throws it back to Criswell beyond the three-point line. She'll drive the baseline, and we're going to get a foul here against Mia Dimwitty. That's the first against the Lady Eagles here with 45 seconds remaining in the first. Just 4 total fouls here in the first 7 minutes and 15 seconds as J.C. Scott throws this one into Harley Johnson, who tips it right into the hands of Mia Dimwitty. She races the other way. Left-handed layup up and in. Harley Johnson, she didn't know she could go save that. She thought she had to keep it from being a backcourt. And I think Coach Scott's telling her that now. Just a little mental error right there. And a quick 30-second timeout call. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Back here at the Ralph, Summertown. The Lady Eagles lead the Lady Cats of Lawrence County 18-12 here, 39 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Scott finds Sophie Cole, sends it back to Scott. They'll bring it back the other way. Scott with the behind-the-back move gets it across the timeline. Scott dribbles here. She's guarded by Mia Dimwitty in this tough man-to-man. Now over to Sophie Cole beyond the three-point line. Now over to Harley Johnson straight away. Johnson dribbles, sends it over to Scott here at the left wing, loses that one out of bounds. Make that now 5 turnovers against the Lady Cats.
just 2 unforced errors right there. Kimmy Pig quick to get back up, and referee won't let her in. She was up there in plenty of time.
Not surprising with captain attention over there as Brazier sends it over to Dimwitty.
Mia Dinwiddie just got away with a walk as well.
Burleson now over to Brazier in the corner. Brazier, she'll try a deep three. Corner iron, no good. Rebound, Reese Wilson throws up a shot, no good. That one by Dimwitty missed.
Don't know why Reese tried to alley-oop that, why she didn't. Well, I guess she thought time was running out. I guess that's why.
As that's the end of the first quarter after 8 minutes of play. Summertown leads this one 18-12. We'll have the start of the second quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory, and gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Ralph, getting ready to start the second quarter. Lawrence County trailing Summertown 18-12 in this girls' matchup. Lawrence County will start off with the ball. That one goes into Katie Criswell, and she'll start off with it. Criswell here guarded by Mia Dimwitty. Now drives, picks up her dribble out to Cammie Pig. Pig gets her pass tipped into the hands of Sophie Cole. Now over to Criswell.
Summertown trying to get a trap and a turnover out of it, but it's leaving shooters open. Here's Pig.
Pig in the corner for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Emily Brazier. Brazier's going to race back with it the other way, gets it across the timeline. Now over to Dimwitty. Dimwitty, skip pass over to Riggs in the corner for 3. Knocks it down.
2 here in this first half, and they're big three-pointers by Riggs. Buries them.
She's got 6, leads out the 9 at 21-12. Scott with it the other way. Gets a screen here from Criswell, drives, right-handed layup, no good, rebound Riggs. Riggs is going to come with it the other way with speed. Riggs
getting away with a big-time carry there.
Wilson over to Brazier, back to Wilson. Wilson now drives to the low block, picks up her dribble, now out the Riggs. Riggs dribbles beyond the wing, Brazier with it. She has it at the top of the key, she'll drive, dishes out to Mia Dimwitty straight away. Dimwitty now over to Riggs. Riggs sends it over to Ainsley Burleson. She'll drive the baseline. Layup up, blocked by Katie Criswell. Fight for the ball. Burleson is now tied up here, and that will go to Summertown.
Good job by Katie Criswell. Did a good job sliding her feet. Just waited on Ainsley, put up, just went up and blocked it.
As Emmy Clark will check in for the Lady Cats.
Ainsley Burleson get her first break of the night as Carly Campbell checks back in.
6:42 remaining here in the second, a 9-point Lady Eagle lead. Campbell takes it out of bounds, gets it in the Brazier in the corner. Brazier will dribble it back out to the wing. She's guarded here by Cammie Pig, throws it down low to Reese Wilson. Wilson kicks out the Dimwitty. Dimwitty, left-handed shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Sophie Cole. Now gets out to Cammie Pig.
Would have liked to seen Mia kick that ball out to a wide-open Riggs for 3. She was wide open.
Scott with it in the paint, kicks out the Pig. She fakes a 3, drives into the paint, runner up, no good. She's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's actually J.C. Scott with an incredible catch to save that one from going back in the Summertown hands, and might eventually turn into a pair of points. Here's Cammie Pig will go to the line.
It's a good job by Pig, getting to the basket, creating a little contact so she can go to the foul line. She buries the first one.
6:20 remaining here. Leads now down to 8. First point of the game for Cammie Pig. Next one's on its way. She drills that one too. So each side 2 of 2 from the line. The lead's down to 7 at 21-14. Campbell with it across the timeline, gets a screen from Wilson. Campbell now almost being triple teamed, picks up her dribble, now gets it out to Reese Wilson. Wilson here at the wing. Lawrence County playing this matchup trapping zone. Campbell now tries to throw it down low to Wilson, intercepted by Emmy Clark. Coming the other way, and that one's intercepted by Reese Wilson. Wilson now hands it over to Carly Campbell. She brings it ahead quickly, gets into the paint, kicks out to Dimwitty, now to Brazier. Brazier now back to Campbell for a deep three. Off the front iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Dimwitty banks it in.
I tell you, Mia and Reese having a good night down low cleaning up the boards. They've got a lot of trash points here early in this contest.
4 offensive rebounds, 4 second chance points. Leads out to 9 again here for the Lady Eagles. Criswell gets a screen from Scott. Dribbles to the low block, picks up her dribble, tries a turnaround jumper off the back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Carly Campbell.
I tell you what, Carly Campbell will not be as big as a minute. She'll come up with more rebounds than you've ever seen.
Brazier here in the corner, she'll try a pull-up jumper. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Katie Criswell, and she's going to come quickly the other way.
Good move by Brazier. I can't fault her on that. Pull-up jumper, it was there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Pig now drives into the paint again. Runner up, can't get it to go. Rebound, Reese Wilson. Wilson picks up her dribble, gives it to Riggs, and Riggs will bring it across the timeline. Riggs with it at the wing, sends it to Reese Wilson. She'll try a pull-up jumper in the paint, rattles that one home.
Hey, very proud of Reese right there. Instead of trying to take that ball to the basket against double coverage, she just pulled up, took the little jumper right in front of the lane, buries it. Good job by Reese Wilson.
As Wendy Scott calls a full timeout, very animated with her team on the sideline, and we'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the route, 4:53 remaining in the opening half. Summertown on a run. They lead Lawrence County 25-14. J.C. Scott gets the inbounds and walk it across the timeline here for the Lady Cats. Gets a screen from Sophie Cole. Now brings it beyond the three-point line. Spins into the paint. Kicks out to Sadie Grace Cole. Back into the game. Cole now tries to drive the baseline. Now throws a long pass out to Cammie Pigg, and we get a foul here called against Ainsley Burleson.
Not a bad foul, just your team third. And she's going for a steal and a layup, just a touch late. I think J.C. Scott probably wished she could have that last possession back because she got into the paint, and all she had to do was shoot it over Rue Campbell, who's the shortest player on the floor. I think she'd probably like to have that one back.
It's only the third team foul against the Lady Eagles. Each side with just 3 fouls so far, and we got a very quick
That's the
5
fastest
seconds.
5-second call I've ever seen.
That might have been 3 1/4. Make that 7 turnovers against the Lady Cats.
Good defense,
now.
Lady Eagles.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. That's why we gave a disclaimer at the beginning of the game.
Of course, we're going to give it right back.
Yeah. That one off of the shoe tops of Cammie Pigg into the hands of Sadie Grace Cole. Going to come back the other way. Sophie Cole with it. Gets it over to Sadie Grace. Has it at the wing. Now to Cammie Pigg in the corner. Pigg kind of loses control but gets it out to Sophie Cole. Picks up her dribble over to Pigg. Tries to throw it down low to Clark. Clark powers up right-handed shot and in.
Reese goes for the steal and is a good seal and a good pass. Good, better finish by Clark. She finishes it.
Coming the other way, Campbell now to Burleson. Throws it back to Campbell in the corner. She'll try a deep 3. Knocks that one down.
Lawrence County going for the trap, and they had it, but Burleson found Campbell in the corner, and she buries it.
28-16 is the lead halfway through the second quarter. Sophie Cole, long pass over to Sadie Grace. She'll try corner 3. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Carly Campbell picks up her dribble. Behind the back pass to Burleson. She picks it up, now racing the other way at the 3-on-2. Has Riggs in the open in the corner for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Ainsley Burleson. Now throws it down low to Dimwitty. Kicks out the Riggs, swings it over to Campbell. No, it's Reese Wilson straight away. Throws it down low to Dimwitty. Dimwitty, left-handed shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Emmy Clark. We get a foul from behind, and that will come the other way.
Reese Wilson's played a great game, but I'm going to get on to her for that one. You're wide open for 3. You've got the green light. Let it fly.
That will go against Dimwitty, her first, team's 4th. Peyton Morgan now checks back into the game for Emmy Clark.
I'm one of those, AJ, that a missed shot's better than a turnover.
Now coming the other way, Lawrence County with it. 3:15 remaining here in the opening half, trailing by 12. J.C. Scott now hands over to Sophie Cole. Cole now sends over to Peyton Morgan. Morgan down low to J.C. Scott in the paint. Left-handed shot up and in.
Yeah, I kind of looked for that. I think that's the one I called. I said, J.C., she got Rue Gardner, and she got her posted up. I can't believe she kicked it out the last time. She didn't that time. It's a good post-up move.
Riggs with another corner three. No good. Rebound, Peyton Morgan. Now coming the other way with it is J.C. Scott. She'll bring it across the timeline, and she's going to get fouled there by Ainsley Burleson.
Summertown racking them up. I think that's 2 on Ainsley. She'll probably be setting the rest of this half.
Yep,
Brazier gets up quick. Also, Katie Criswell gets back up real quick. Harley Johnson going to check in as well.
Criswell and Johnson will come in for
Sadie
Cole and Pig.
Sadie and Cammie.
Scott sends it in to Katie Criswell, as of now at the top of the key. Criswell got quite the tongue lashing there from Wendy Scott during the last time out. Cole now over to Peyton Morgan. Throws it down low to Criswell. Criswell right-handed off the glass, gets it to go.
It's two points in a row. They've realized their mismatch, and with Dinwiddie trying to guard Criswell, I mean, that's just a mismatch. Post Criswell up, get her the ball.
She's got 6, leads down to 8. Wilson gets her pass tipped out of bounds by Katie Criswell. Clock stops at 2:21 remaining. It's Burleson, who checked in for Ainsley there?
Emily,
okay. 2:21 remaining, 28-20 is the Summertown lead. Carly Campbell now throws over to Emily Brazier. Brazier down low to Reese Wilson at the free throw line. Wilson now kicks out to Olivia Riggs. She'll drive the baseline. Nice pass to Reese Wilson down low. Can't get it to go. And Riggs will tip it out of bounds, and that will go to the Lady Cats.
I think Reese was shocked that she was that wide open. Didn't put a good touch on that one.
Cole will take it out of bounds. Summertown still with the press on. And Sophie Cole throws it in to Katie Criswell. And the press will back off as Mia Dimwitty will wait for Criswell across the timeline. Now hands over to J.C. Scott at the logo. Scott calls out the play. Asks for a screen. Now throws it over to Sophie Cole. Cole with it at the wing. Now to Peyton Morgan straight away. Down low to J.C. Scott. Scott turns, shot up, in, and she's fouled.
Yeah, Summertown's going to have to do so. They're going to have to kind of realign here. You know, they're credit Lawrence County. They're noticing the mismatch with Scott, with Campbell trying to guard her, as far as Criswell with Dinwiddie trying to guard her, and they've got a lot of good points in the paint right here. J.C. Scott, chance for a three-point opportunity.
Riggs picks up her first foul, the team's 6th.
Trying to cut this lead to 5, and
Free
she does.
from J.C. Knocks that one down. She's got 8 points. Emmy Clark will now come in for J.C. Scott to give J.C. a bit of a breather. 28-22 is the Lady Eagle lead with 1:45 now left here in the first half. Campbell with it across the timeline. Now throws over to Emily Brazier at the wing. Ranger backs up. Now throws it over to Riggs. Swings over to Campbell. Campbell, skip pass over to Brazier. Saves that one from going out of bounds. Now brings it back to Campbell. She'll try a deep NBA range 3. Nothing but net. She's in the double figures with 11. Leads back out to 8. Criswell gets the play from Wendy Scott, as at the Lawrence County logo. Now gets a screen. Drives to her right. Picks up her dribble, throws out to Johnson. Johnson throws it down low to Peyton Morgan. Kicks out to Criswell. Swings to Johnson. She'll try 3 from the wing. Back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Sophie Cole. Now over to Katie Criswell. Swings over to Emmy Clark. She'll try a 3. Front iron, no good. And Olivia Riggs wisely lets that one go out of bounds with a minute left in the half.
And AJ, one thing we haven't noticed from Summertown, Abby Jo Schaefer has not been in the contest, so I wonder if she's re-injured that ankle or if it's still giving her some trouble, or Coach Jean doesn't want to put her in. But if you've noticed the success the Lady Cats are having feeding the ball down to the post, I think she's probably a pretty good defender you could have for it, so something must be up there if she's not coming in the contest.
As Burleson checks in for Wilson, under a minute left here in the half. Campbell now over to Dimwitty. Swings it over to Emily Brazier at the top of the key. Now over to Riggs. She'll drive the baseline. Kicks out to Campbell. She's got another open 3. Rattles that one home. She's got 14. Leads back to double figures at 11 with 35 seconds left in the half. Criswell now brings it across the timeline here for the Lady Cats. We'll bring it out to the logo. Under 30 seconds left. Now over to Emily Clark at the corner of the free throw line. Picks up her dribble, throws it down low to Peyton Morgan. Morgan kicks out to Harley Johnson in the corner for 3. Off the side of the backboard. Offensive rebound. Criswell now out to Sophie Cole. Cole dribbles that one off her shoelaces and gets out to Harley Johnson. Now to Criswell. 10 seconds left here in the half. Criswell drives. Kicks out to Johnson. She'll try corner three.
Got
Nothing
that
but
one.
net. Her first points of the game as Dinwiddie throws it into Campbell. Her shot at the buzzer was late and misses anyway. So after 16 minutes of play, a back and forth contest, Summertown leads at 34-26. When we return, we'll have a halftime interview with that boys coach, Joe Wilson. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at halftime of the girls' game, we're joined by head boys basketball coach of Lawrence County, Joe Wilson. Joe, you guys coming off a very emotional, very tough game there at Loretto there on Tuesday night, where you guys had a rough and tumble game, but you're able to pull it out there in the end to pick up another overtime win against a rival.
Well, you know, anytime you play Loretto or Summertown, you know it's going to be a battle. I mean, it's a great rivalry, especially when you go down there. You know, last time, in all likelihood, you know, never say when it comes to construction, you never know what'll happen. But in all likelihood, the last time that we'll play, you know, in the barn, and you know, it was just a great atmosphere. They're getting better and better, and you know, we were very fortunate. Kind of like last year's game over there, we got down early, then had a good second quarter, had a good third quarter, and then you know, the fourth quarter we were 9 for 9 on free throws coming in, and we missed our last 3, and they hit some, you know, tough shots and tied it up, and we were, you know, fortunate to win. But anytime you go down there and can come out with a W, you know, you need to be happy.
And you got to feel good that, you know, you guys didn't shoot it particularly well, but you guys played great defense. You rebounded the ball, got some big turnovers at that time. And as I say, you got to learn how to win pretty, and you also got to learn how to win ugly as well.
Well, I mean, you know, as I told the guys, after we played Giles County, you know, that was we played really, really well. And so now everybody just takes that as that's how we're supposed to play every night. Well, that is how we're supposed to play every night, but every night is different. There's different circumstances, different players, just different things happen. And you've got to be able, in basketball, you've got to be able to figure out how to win games when, like you said, sometimes you're not shooting it as well, or sometimes the other team may be shooting it really well, or, you know, but foul trouble, sickness, whatever. And so whenever you can get a win, you know, you need to be happy, learn from it, just like you do the losses. But, you know, I was pleased, like you said, we didn't play our A game, but we're still able to come out and win in a very tough place.
Got a big one here tonight, you know, that's been a long time since Summertown has been back here at the Ralph, and another emotionally charged rivalry game with another tough team.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's going to be the same way as it was, you know, playing Loretto, and that can be, you know, draining. You play them, you know, both in the same week. But, again, that's just like in life. You know, if you're a UPS driver, this time of year is pretty tough for you right now. You know, it's emotionally draining and physically draining, and you've got to learn how to adapt to that with your job. Well, this will be that week where you're a UPS driver and it's Christmas time. What you gonna do? You still got to deliver your packages on time, and you got to be good to your family, and you got to do what you got to do. Well, that's the same way tonight. I mean, it's 2 tough games. You know, big games, big rivalry games. You just got to suck it up and play, and because you don't get many of these opportunities, and it's a, you know, great atmosphere. You're out of school. I mean, Christmas is around the corner. What more could you ask for?
Hey, Coach Joe Wilson, thank you for stopping by halftime, and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Go Cats.
Coming up next, we'll have the start of the second half. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From Bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Ralph, getting ready to start the second half. The Summertown girls lead Lawrence County 34-26. Taking a look at the first half stats. Leading all scorers for the Lady Eagles, Carly Campbell with 14, Reese Wilson with 8, Mia Dimwitty with 4, Emily Brazier with 2, and off the bench with 6 is Olivia Riggs. On the other side for the Lady Cats, JC Scott with 8, Katie Criswell with 6, Emily Clark with 4, Sadie Grace Cole with 3, Cammie Pig with 2, and off the bench, Harley Johnson with 3. In the hustle stats statistics, you have Lawrence County with 7 turnovers, Summertown with 3, Summertown with 2 points off of those turnovers, 3 offensive rebounds for the Lady Cats, 5 for the Lady Eagles, 2 second chance points for Lawrence County, 4 for Summertown. As the Lady Cats will start off with the ball here to start the second half.
Summertown starting out in the zone. First time I've seen that all year, AJ.
J.C. Scott ahead to Cammie Pig. Now Amy Clark off of her hands into the hands of Mia Dimwitty. 8 turnovers now here by the Lady Cats. Dimwitty over to Ainsley Burleson. Thinks about a deep 3. Drives, runner in the lane up. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Fought for and won by Dimwitty. Dimwitty's next shot, no good. Rebound, J.C. Scott.
Got to put up a good shot. I think she was anticipating a foul or a block. She just kind of threw it up, and she was wide open.
Scott with it the other way, as at the Lawrence County logo, guarded by Carly Campbell. Now over to Sadie Grace Cole. Original starting lineups in for both sides. Pass now to Criswell. Kicks out the Cole. Thinks about 3. Drives, throws it down low to Emmy Clark. Clark now being triple teamed. Now up the Cole. Skip pass over to Scott. Fakes the 3. Spins. Goes down low in the low block. Kicks out to Criswell. Criswell now in the paint. Pull-up jumper. Banks it in. She's got 8. And the lead is down to 6 at 34-28. Coming back with it the other way is Carly Campbell. And that ball, no, we have a foul called here, I believe, will go against Sadie Grace Cole.
Good call. I think Sadie Grace was anticipating Rue to cross over and bring it back, and just a little late on it, and kind of had to rub her out of bounds just to keep her from getting a layup. Not a bad foul.
First foul against Cole. First foul of the second half. 6:53 remaining in the third. Dimwitty now out to Burleson. Burleson at the free throw line, kicks out to Brazier. Brazier steps back, sends over to Burleson at the wing. Burleson steps back. She'll try a deep 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Katie Criswell. Criswell fights out of traffic, and now will try to bring it the other way. She gets it across the timeline, drives and loses that one. Pig regains possession. Now we get a foul call here against Summertown. This one will go against Carly Campbell, who picks up her second, team's first. 6:31 remaining here in the third as J.C. Scott will take it out of bounds for the Lady Cats.
Looks like Summertown's match back up. They've got out of that zone.
Pig swings it over to Scott at the wing. Scott now tries to dribble to the top of the key. She's guarded by Ainsley Burleson, the man. Scott now with it, the Lawrence County logo. Looking for somebody and gets over to Sadie Grace Cole at the wing. Cole now picks up her dribble, throws it down low to Scott. Scott, right-handed shot up, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And we'll go on Brazier, her first, team second. And Scott now to the line for 2. Lady Cats a perfect 3 for 3 in the first half from the line. Have a chance to make it a 2-possession game. First shot from Scott on the way, rattles that one home. Comes the next shot here from Scott. It is on its way, and she hits them both.
J.C. perfect from the line, I think, AJ.
Yeah, 5 for 5 from the line. She's got double figures with 10. It's a 34-30 lead.
Now the Lady Cats looking to pressure. Not to cut you off, not to talk over you. Sorry, pal.
You're good. Campbell now over to Reese Wilson. Wilson, who had 8 points in the first half, kicks out to Brazier. Brazier now to Burleson near the corner. She'll bring it out to the wing, steps back, swings over to Mia Dimwitty at the top of the key. Dimwitty will bring it back out to the Lawrence County logo, reset the play. Dribbles to her right. Now gets a screen from Wilson. Brings
Good
it
defense
out.
by the Lady Cats right here.
Campbell with it at the top of the Lawrence County logo. Now drives into the paint. Scoop shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Cammie Pig. Now gets it over to Katie Criswell. Criswell now speeding back the other way. And now over a skip pass to J.C. Scott. She drives the lane. Layup up, no good. Rebound won by Ainsley Burleson, now coming the other way with it. She races across the timeline. Bounce pass, Emily Brazier. Shot up, and a charge called against Emily Brazier.
Well, I'm not saying this because she's my kid, but I don't agree with it.
I was getting ready to say the same thing. But there we had a bogus charge called on down here.
That's true.
They kind of cancel each other out there a little bit. Now
I didn't agree with that one either.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that one either. So it's fourth turnover against the Lady Eagles.
Summertown yet to score here in the third.
J.C. Scott with it. Now a long pass over to Sadie Grace Cole. Throws it down low to Emmy Clark. Clark kicks out the Griswold. Stolen away by, and we're going to get in 3-second call against Lawrence County.
Coach Gene just arguing. He just took a layup away from us.
And he called it after she dribbled it twice. And he wonders why I got on him so bad last Friday. Like, use your eyes, bud. I know they're weak, but use them. Campbell now coming the other way with it. Has it at the top of the key.
Need a good set. Need a good look right here for Lady Eagles.
Burleson with it. Has it. She's going to step back for three.
Short.
Barely at the front iron. Rebound, Emmy Clark now at the J.C. Scott. Scott and company coming with it the other way. She pulls up, now drives into the paint. Left-handed layup up. And they're saying that one's on the floor, so no free throws, even though she missed the shot.
Going to take that on Burleson.
That'll go to Ainsley, her third, team's fourth. Now Olivia Riggs will check into the game, and Burleson will check out. Scott inbounds into Katie Criswell, has it at the top of the key, guarded by Mia Dinwiddie. Throws it into Scott, left-handed layup up, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Coach Gene adamantly screaming 3 times for a timeout, never got it.
That will go against Wilson, her first, team's fifth. As Peyton Morgan will now, actually we got a timeout here called by Jeremy Jean, a full timeout, 4:35 remaining in the third. We'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the Ralph, it's a 4-point Summertown lead. J.C. Scott now at the line here to shoot two. First free throw on its way, nothing but net.
I don't think J.C.'s even hit the rim.
She's now got 11 points. She's 6 of 6 from the line, has all the free throws so far for the Lady Cats. Next shot on its way.
I jinxed
that
her.
one hit the rim, but it went in. She's got 12 points, leads down to 2, 34-32. She's 7 of 7 from the line. Carly Campbell with it. Lawrence County a bit of a press as she gets it across the timeline. Campbell fakes the shot, steps back. Now drives to her left.
Got to give that ball up. Way too much dribbling there.
Riggs now over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie with it at the top of the key. She's guarded by Peyton Morgan. Dinwiddie now drives to the free throw line, pulls up, throws it down low to Reese Wilson, but into the hands of Peyton Morgan. That's just a 5th turnover against Summertown. This one's going to come the other way. J.C. Scott has it at the wing. Now to Sadie Grace Cole in the corner. Tries to throw it down low, gets it into Emmy Clark. Clark battles her way up, shot up, blocked, but comes out to Cammie Pig. Now to Peyton Morgan, fakes the shot. She drives, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, Morgan. Morgan shot up, no good. Rebound, Clark. Her shot's blocked into the hands of Carly Campbell.
Carly dribbles right into traffic. Luckily, she clears it back out.
This is now coming the other way. Is Campbell now going to walk it across the timeline?
Summertown needs a good set. They need something to get to the basket. Referees they owe them a foul. They need something. If it's just get to the foul line and at least make one foul shot, we got to get off 34 here.
As Brazier with it, dribbles to the right wing, throws it down low to Reese Wilson. Wilson kicks out the rig. She's open for three. Nothing but net.
Ooh, good answer. Finally.
Her third three-pointer. She's got 9 points. It's a 37-32 Lady Eagle lead. J.C. Scott with it now across the timeline here for the Lady Cats. Guarded in the man-to-man here by Carly Campbell. Gets over to Sadie Grace Cole. Cole throws over to Emily Clark in the corner. Clark waits for the play. Now dribbles out here to the top of the key. And tries to throw it in to Scott. Now skip pass over to Sadie Grace Cole in the corner for three. Rattles out, no good. Rebound, Carly Campbell. Campbell now going to race ahead the other way. Comes straight up the middle. Goes to the free throw line. Kicks out here to Riggs. Fakes a three. And now we'll bring it out to the top of the key near the Lawrence County logo. 2:40 remaining in the third. A 5-point Lady Eagle lead. Now over to Campbell. Campbell guarded by Pig. Campbell throws it down low to Wilson. Wilson gets that one intercepted by J.C. Scott. 6 turnovers now by the Lady Eagles. Scott comes quickly the other way. Right-handed layup up in, and she is fouled. And she has another chance at the M1.
That'll be Brazier's third.
It is Brazier's third. Her third team 6 as Harley Johnson and Katie Criswell will check back into the game. Check it out will be Peyton Morgan and Cammie Pig. Scott to the line here for the M1. She's perfect from the line so far tonight. Free throw on its way, nothing but net. Now we got a sub, Mackenzie Reynolds, seeing her first action tonight. She will check in for Emily Brazier. Press pin on by the Lady Cats.
Look over here.
2-point game.
There you go.
And they find Mackenzie Reynolds. Reynolds will get it across the timeline here for the Lady Eagles. Has it at the wing. Picks up her dribble. Now gets it into Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, nice pass to Wilson. Wilson, turnaround, left-handed hook shot, no good. Harley Johnson with the rebound. Gets it over to Criswell. They race the other way. 2:10 remaining in the third. Criswell stops. Over to Scott. Now down low to Clark. Clark shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, won by Clark, up and in. And we are tied.
That's on Riggs. That's on Reynolds and Campbell. Had 2 defenders there for Summertown, and Clark just missed a shot, got it back, put it back up. Got to box somebody out if you're Summertown.
Make that 7 offensive rebounds, 4 second chance points as Carly Campbell answers on the other end. She's got 17, her first points of the second half. It's a 3-point Lady Eagle lead, minute 40 left in the third. Scott now will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Cats. Looks like Abby Jo Schaefer and Cammie Pig waiting at the scorer's table. Scott now dribbles to the left wing, picks up her dribble, loses control. Now throws it to that's Clark. Clark shot up, what a move, up and in. Clark has got 8, the lead's down to 1 at 40-39, minute 20 left here in the third. Campbell now across the timeline, guarded here by Sadie Grace Cole. Campbell going to try an NBA range 3 again, back iron no good.
I don't blame her.
Scott.
I don't blame her. If she can get it off, let her fly.
Scott coming the other way, here comes a trap, gets over to Criswell. Criswell, pull-up jumper, Lady Cats lead. Criswell in the double figures with 10. It's a 41-40 lead. Campbell now over to Reynolds. Reynolds drives the baseline. We get a foul called.
That's a catch the fouls up call is all that is.
Oof. Yeah, that's pretty weak.
Abby Jo Schaefer is coming in for the first time in the contest. Carly Campbell going to take a break. Ainsley Burrows is going to come in with those 3 fouls.
That's your subs as Riggs takes it out of bounds. Lobs it into Abby Jo Schaefer at the logo. 50 seconds remaining in the third. Now over to Reynolds. Reynolds now to Reese Wilson. A lot of bigs in the game here for Summertown. Now Burleson. Him playing with the 3 fouls. Tries to go backdoor. Gets out to Riggs straight away. 40 seconds left in the third. Riggs drives to her right. Now over to Reynolds. Gets a screen from Schaefer. Pulls it out. Now it's to Wilson.
Summertown must be playing for the last shot because Reynolds had a wide open shot there.
As Schaefer now over to Burleson, guarded closely by Pig. She'll step back for 3, and we get a 3-second call against Summertown. Now 7 turnovers by the Lady Eagles.
And I don't know how that happens, AJ, when you're basically just running a weave outside. I don't know how your post player gets lost down there and lets that happen.
24.1 seconds remaining in the third. Lady Cats lead by 1. Summertown only 6 points here in the third quarter. As Cammie Pig hands over to J.C. Scott. 15 seconds left. Scott picks up her dribble, tries to go backdoor to Pig, and that one's tipped out of bounds off Summertown over to Lawrence County.
Yeah, that's just another one of those hustle plays Summertown's not making. Somebody's got to step in there and just secure that ball. Should have been a steal. Should have had a chance for a last shot.
Scott gets the inbounds to the right of the bucket. Down low to Clark. Clark up, shot blocked by Wilson. Gets her own rebound, goes up, and she is fouled.
See, here's the thing. You're going to be able to go back and look at this. Reese got a good block. Lefty get a good block. Be ready to go get the trash from it. And we didn't. Everybody just stood there and looked. Emmy Clark is out hustling everybody on the floor right now for Summertown. She's got so many second chance opportunities. She's making the best out of it.
Wilson picks up her second foul. Emma Clark goes to the line. The first Lady Cat to shoot a free throw other than J.C. Scott. She hits the first. Sophie Cole will check into the game here for Harley Johnson.
Kind of shocked that Coach Jean isn't putting Brazier, Campbell, and Burleson in for at least one last 7-second possession here.
As Clark hits them both, she's in the double figures with 10. Lady Cat's a perfect 10 of 10 from the line. Baseball pass from Wilson ahead to Riggs. Riggs layup up, gets that one in. It's a 1-point Lady Cat lead, 3 seconds left. Scott with it across the timeline. Drives layup at the buzzer. In! J.C. Scott has got 17, leads out the 3, 45-42. Get your popcorn ready. We got an exciting fourth quarter coming up here on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
And back here at the Ralph, the Lady Cats lead Summertown 45-42. Lawrence County outscored Summertown 19-8. They're in the third quarter. Lady Eagles will start off with the ball here. It's Carly Campbell. Original starting lineup minus Reese Wilson in for the Lady Eagles. Abby Jo Schaefer's the other one in. Dinwiddie moves that one out of bounds, and that will go to Lawrence County. Now 8 turnovers against the Lady Eagles, 5 of those coming in the second half.
You talking about a tale of two halves, AJ. Summertown game, you dribble it, and the worst thing they get going for them, I don't think Lawrence County's missed a foul shot, and they're already in the bonus right now.
They are 10 of 10 so far. J.C. Scott now in to Emmy Clark. Clark kicks out to Cammie Pigg. Tries to throw it down low to Criswell, who has it. Turnaround jumper, left-handed shot. Can't get it to go, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Just mismatches. Got to credit Lawrence County for finding them. Posting Criswell up. She's either making the 2-point basket or she's making the free throws.
Dinwiddie picks up the foul, her third, team's 8th. First free throw here from Criswell off the front iron, no good. Chance to make it a 2-possession game here on the next one. Katie, 1 of 3 Lady Cats in double figures. Next shot on its way. Off the back iron, no good. And fight for the rebound will go off of the Lady Cats to Summertown. First misses at the line for the Lady Cats in the game. As Dinwiddie will take it out of bounds. Gets it in to Carly Campbell. Campbell here trailing by 3, 30 seconds into the final quarter. Swings it over to Dinwiddie, now over to Emily Brazier. Brazier, now over to Abby Jo Schaefer straight away, over to Campbell. Campbell now gets a screen from Schaefer. Now over to Dinwiddie straight away. Dinwiddie dribbles over to her left, hands over to Ainsley Burleson. Burleson now to Schaefer beyond the 3-point line, over to Brazier. Brazier steps back, throws it down low to Schaefer. Schaefer goes to work, shot up, can't get it to go, gets a rebound. That shot is up and in. Her first points of the game.
Good job following the shot. I was real worried we were about to get a charge call again, AJ.
I think that's 7 offensive rebounds, 6 second chance points for the Lady Eagles. The first of the game there for Abby Jo Schaefer. It's a 1-point Lady Cat lead, minute 15 into the fourth. Emmy Clark with an in the corner, dribbles to the top of the key, picks up her dribble over to Katie Criswell. Criswell works it back out to Clark, now over to Cammie Pigg, over to Sadie Grace Cole. Cole down low to Criswell, turnaround jumper in the lane, gets it, nothing but net.
I don't really know why Schaefer's not guarding Criswell and Dinwiddie's not guarding Clark, just for the size matchup.
Brazier has it now at the wing, has it at the free throw line, picks it up, throws over to Carly Campbell. Campbell with it beyond the 3-point line, drives into the paint. We're going to get a foul called here.
Weak foul call.
That will go against Cammie Pigg. That's Cammie's second, team's third. 6:14 remaining in the game, a 3-point Lady Cat lead. Carly Campbell lobs it in to Actually, it was intended for Burleson, but tipped out to Brazier. Brazier with it now, guarded by Criswell, now guarded by Cole. Sends it to Burleson straight away, who's guarded by Criswell. Burleson drives into the paint. Left-handed shot up, no good. Rebound, Emmy Clark.
Has Summertown shot a foul shot in this game?
2.
Okay.
Criswell now over to Pig. Pig now to Clark near the top of the key. Back over to Pig. Pig now almost double dribbled there, but sends it over to J.C. Scott. Scott has up the Lawrence County logo, 5:45 remaining. She's guarded closely by Ainsley Burleson. Picks up her dribble, looking for somebody, lobs it in to Clark. Clark spins, right-handed shot up. They say it's blocked, gets her own rebound. That one's up in, and she is fouled with another chance at the M1.
How many times I got to say it? It's not over just because you get a block or you missed a shot. If you're Summertown, you got to stay after it. Clark is just literally outworking everybody down low for Summertown.
Peyton Morgan will now check into the game. So will Sophie Cole. Sophie Cole, guess they're coming in for the shooter, or shooters. As Emmy Clark, she's got 12, trying to make it 13. Free throw in its way. She rattles that one home. As Cammie Pig and Peyton Morgan, Sophie Cole, Peyton Morgan check in. Clark and Pig will check out. 52-44 is the Lady Cat lead. 5:34 remaining in the game. Brazier gets the inbounds there from Mia Dimwitty. Brings it across the timeline. Now over to Ainsley Burleson. Has it beyond the three-point line. Drives into the paint. Left-handed runner blocked out of bounds by Katie Criswell.
Ainsley just having a rough night. Wilson going to check back in. Why Mr. Referee wouldn't let her come back in?
Why? This same guy.
She's been up there the whole time.
As now Jeremy Jean is giving the other official on the other end an earful about it. As Carly Campbell now into Ainsley Burleson, throws it down low to Schaefer. Schaefer powers her way up, can't get it to go, but she's fouled, and she'll go the line to shoot 2. That will go on Sadie Grace Cole, her second, team's 4th. Clock stops at 5:19 remaining in the 4th. First free throw since early in the second quarter. Abby Jo Schaefer hits the first. As Wilson will come in for the shooter. Next free throw from Schaefer. She hits them both. She's got 4. As now Reese Wilson will check in for it. Wilson comes in with 8 points, 2 fouls. It's a 4-point Lady Cat lead. Katie Criswell gets the inbounds for the Lady Cats. They'll bring it across the timeline. Trap now put on by Summertown. It's J.C. Scott. Scott calls out the play, now guarded by Mia Dimwitty. Scott with the behind-the-back move, now throws it over to Peyton Morgan.
Big mismatch. You got Carly Campbell trying to guard Katie Criswell. Can't believe Lawrence County hasn't saw it yet.
Skip pass over to Morgan, swings over to Sophie Cole. She'll try a corner 3. Nothing but net. Her first point. Lady Cats with their largest lead at 7, 53-46. Carly Campbell with it now across the timeline. Guarded closely here by Sophie Cole. Throws it in to Reese Wilson. Barely gets the pass. Now brings it out and gives it over to Ainsley Burleson. Burleson drives, pull-up jumper. Back arm, got the friendly bounce. That one rolls in. Jeremy Jean is going to call a timeout, a 30-second timeout. Team trailing by 5. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
And back here at the Ralph, Lawrence County leading Summertown 53-48, 4:34 remaining here in the 4th. Jeremy Jean burned his 3rd timeout, a 30-second timeout. Lady Cats have the ball after a bucket here on the other end. J.C. Scott gets the inbounds here for the Lady Cats and now tries to get across the timeline, does over to Katie Criswell. Criswell drives, right-handed runner, can't get it to go. Rebound Ainsley Burleson. Burleson now, baseball pass across the timeline to Wilson. Wilson picks up her dribble, fights out, gets it to Brazier. She'll try a jumper in the lane, knocks it down.
That's very fortunate. Reese could have got called for a charge right there. She did hook Clark with that left arm. You're lucky there if you're Summertown.
Clark with it now, and that pass is tipped over to Criswell. Criswell gets it back to Clark quickly across the timeline. Has an open Sophie Cole, and they do call the travel. That's only the 10th turnover by the Lady Cats, just the 3rd here in the second half. Summertown's we're halfway through the fourth quarter, gets the ball back, trailing by 3.
I don't know what Coach Gene's going to do. I want my best set for a screen out, a double screen, or something to get Carly Campbell open for 3 and try to tie this ball game up here.
Burleson gets a handoff now to Brazier. Brazier thought about the backdoor pass, now hands it back over to Campbell. Campbell guarded closely by Pigg. She'll drive into the paint. Scoop shot up, no good. Rebound, Emmy Clark. Clark now over to J.C. Scott, and Scott's going to race it across the timeline. Now hands over to Cammy Pigg at the logo. Pigg now to J.C. Scott at the wing. Scott guarded by Dimwitty, now back out to Pigg. Pigg gets a screen from Scott, pulls up, gets it out to Emmy Clark. We're going to get a foul called here against Dimwitty.
That'll be 10, so that will send Pigg the line to shoot 2.
As Dimwitty does pick up her 4th, team 10th. Cammy Pigg, you're right, in the double bonus will shoot 2. Pigg with just 2 points so far tonight. Went off in that opening game where she got 20. First free throw here from Cammy Pigg, gets it in. As we got a sub coming in now for the Lady Eagles, it'll be Olivia Riggs will check back in. She'll come in for Mia Dimwitty, who checks out with 4 fouls. Comes the next free throw from Cammy Pigg. This one's on its way. Rattles that one in.
I tell you, I am so impressed, AJ, with the free throws from the Lady Cats. Only missed 1 this contest, and just keep pouring it on.
13 of 15 from the line. Burleson, nice move, can't get it to go. Rebound, Katie Criswell. 55-50 is the lead, 3:05 remaining here in the game. Criswell now over to Sophie Cole. She'll walk it across the timeline. Cole guarded here closely by Ainsley Burleson. Picks up her dribble. Tries to go back door, and we're going to get a timeout here called by...
Get a timeout as soon as Summertown gets a steal.
30-second timeout by Wendy Scott, and we'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Ralph, Wendy Scott burns her 3rd timeout. A full timeout here for the Lady Cats. Summertown trailing Lawrence County 55-50. Getting to crunch time, just over 3 minutes left here in the game. So Lawrence County had a dominant 3rd quarter. There's actually under 3 minutes left here in the game. Dominant 3rd quarter, and have stretched their lead out a little bit here in the 4th. J.C. Scott, the start off, the inbounded here for the Lady Cats. And gets it in to Sophie Cole, gets it, well, looking for somebody, gets it to Katie Criswell, who, I don't know how he can call that from way over there. There is no way he can call that when he's standing next to Wendy Scott. I mean, I somewhat agree with the call, but I don't know how he can call that standing next to Wendy Scott.
Notice how Wendy Scott didn't say a word. she knows that guy.
That's ridiculous. That's captain attention for you. That's the 11th turnover against the Lady Cats. Even though I somewhat agree with the call, but I don't know how he can call that. Carly Campbell now over to Ainsley Burleson. Burleson picks up her dribble, throws it down low to Reese Wilson. Wilson fights out of traffic, reverse layup. What a move. Up
Good
and
job,
in.
Reese.
She's in the double figures with 10. The lead's down to 3, 55-52. Criswell here guarded by Burleson and crosses over the timeline. Lawrence County sets up the play. Original starting 5 in for the Lady Cats. Criswell now drives, kicks out here to Clark. Now to Cammy Pigg straight away. Sends over to Sadie Grace Cole. Now it's back out to Clark.
Probably look to be real patient if you're the Lady Cats right here.
Criswell with it at the bottom of the Lawrence County logo. Criswell now dribbling out, under 2 minutes left to play in the game. One possession game, 55-52. Clark now, she's being triple teamed, gets it out to Katie Criswell. Now to Scott. Scott guarded by Burleson, now out to Emmy Clark. Back out to Criswell here just beside the Lawrence County logo. Now over to Scott. Burleson comes out to guard Scott. Now over to Kimmy Clark. She's guarded by Brazier out to Criswell at the logo again. Criswell dribbles, gets it back out to Scott. Scott now will be fouled on the play. I believe that will go against Carly Campbell.
I don't know that's the one you wanted to foul. Chris was the only one that's missed any. You had several opportunities to foul Katie. Not saying she was going to miss them either, but if you're Summertown and you're going to trap out of that, you got to deny after you trap, and they were just leaving the easy pass right back.
JC's been perfect from the line, hits the first. She's now got 18 points. It's a 4-point lead. Minute 32 left. Lawrence County burned about, 35 seconds off the clock there as Scott goes 2 for 2 once again. She's perfect from the line. She's got a game-high 19 points. 57-52 is the Lady Cav lead. Brazier with it at the wing, picks up her dribble, goes back door to Campbell. Campbell now brings it out beyond the three-point line, dribbles at the free throw line, drives, scoop shot up, no good. She's fouled by Sadie Grace Cole, and they say she got 2 shots.
That's a makeup call.
Yeah. That's the third on Cole, team's 5th, and now a pair of free throws coming up here for the Lady Eagles.
That's a 10 foul to, or 11 foul to 4 calls, what that was.
Campbell going to the line. Lady Eagles a perfect 4 for 4 so far tonight. Both sides have been very good from the free throw line. That one's nothing but net. Trying to make it a one-possession game once again. Now Summertown will get back on the blocks here after that first free throw. Next shot on its way, and she hits them both. She's tied Scott with the game-high 19 points. Minute 21 left, 57-54 is the Lawrence County lead. Criswell gets the inbounds from Scott. Press will back off a bit here. And Criswell will now race. Nope, sends it over to J.C. Scott across the timeline. Scott now over to Sadie Grace Cole in the corner, back to Scott. Scott now in to Emmy Clark beyond the three-point line, picks up her
dribble. You got to foul if you're Summertown.
Now over to Scott, now to Criswell at the free throw, at the logo. She backs it out now to Scott under a minute left, back to Criswell. Wilson comes out to closely guard Criswell. Now trap coming on from Summertown. Criswell drives, kicks out to Sadie Grace Cole in the corner. Now over to Emmy Clark, dangerous pass. Now Clark will get fouled on the play. I believe that will go against Brazier.
Don't know why it took that long, AJ.
46 seconds left here. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by Jeremy Jean. Jeremy Jean's going to call a full timeout. I don't know if he's given that one official an earful there. It's a full timeout here with 46 seconds left. We'll keep it here for the time being. And Clint, the shots have been falling here for Lawrence County in the second half, and Summertown has struggled to find the bottom of the net, something they didn't have a trouble with really at all there in the first.
They do, but Ainsley's had a rough night. What, she got 2 points? Brazier's only got 4. You got some scorers that you're kind of relying on that's just had a rough night. And now you got to give credit. Riggs has come off the bench with 11 big points. Wilson's got 10, which is what you hope to get out of her, and Carly's carried them. But I think the difference is, what is Lawrence County from the foul line?
15 to 17.
15 to 17. It's a 3-point game. There's your difference maker right there.
Yeah, Summertown 6 of 6. They're perfect, but obviously when you got an 11 free throw advantage and you've only missed 2.
And I'm not saying Summertown didn't foul. I'm not saying that.
As Emmy Clark will go to the line to shoot 2. She's perfect from the line so far tonight. She's got 13 points, one of 3 Lady Cats in double figures. 46.9 seconds remaining as Summertown with just 1 timeout left. Captain attention, takes his time. Trying to eventually gives it into Emmy Clark. First free throw on its way, off the back iron, no good.
If you're Summertown here, you have got to get a good box out. You cannot give this ball back up if Clark happens to miss one right here.
Clark ready, second free throw on its way, rattles out, no good. And it's Ainsley Burleson coming up with the rebound.
Oh my goodness.
Now that one, and it's Riggs with it, fight for the ball, and we're going to get a jump ball, and that's going to go to Lawrence County.
You can't be in that big of a hurry. Ainsley really didn't need to give the ball up.
And now Jeremy Jean's going to get a technical foul. He's been in that one official's ear a lot, and for some good reasons. And now Jean gets that technical. Technical foul against Summertown's bench. And to shoot the free throws will be J.C. Scott.
That may have just done it right there. You got the miss. You got two misses that you were looking for if you're Summertown, and then turn it over. It's just things you can't do if you're trying to come back and win a ball game.
First free throw from Scott, nothing but net.
J.C. still perfect, having a night.
It's going to be a night she's going to remember as well as she's played. Offensively, defensively, and especially here at the free throw line. Next shot on its way, nothing but net again. Scott with the game high 21 points. Lady Cats now 17 of 21 from the line. 41 seconds left. Obviously, Lawrence County will keep the ball. J.C. Scott takes it out of bounds, gets it into Katie Criswell. Criswell here guarded by Brazier, and Brazier will foul.
I think Brazier just fouled out. It's about the best she's done tonight. Had a rough night, that kid.
That is her final foul, as Mia Dimwitty will check in for her, and Katie Criswell go to the line to shoot two. 39 seconds left here in the game. Boys game coming up 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. First free throw from Criswell on its way, rolls it in. Next free throw from Criswell. Rattles that one home. Perfect 2 for 2. She's got 14, leads out the 7. Campbell racing the other way. Gets a screen, steps back. She'll try a 3. Banks it in. She leads all scores with 22. Prespin on, and now we get a foul called. I believe that will go against either Campbell or Dimwitty. That will go against Dimwitty. That will be her 5th. So she'll foul out. Now coming into the game for the Lady Eagles will be Mackenzie Reynolds. Scott
Dinwiddie just fouled out and going to have to start over. Maybe the referee will freeze J.C.
Been a hard thing to do tonight, especially from the free throw line.
She could really do Summertown a favor if she would just make 1 or 2. I don't think she's hit the rim yet.
Well, the one she did hit one. It hit every inch of the rim.
I got you. Yeah,
fell
rattled around.
Next free throw from Scott on its way. Knocks that one down again. She leads all scores with 23. And now we're going to get a foul here. I believe that's going to go against Cole on Carly Campbell.
Should be. Of course, Summertown's still not in the bonus. That's just the team 6. That would really help Summertown if they could go to the foul line without any top time coming off the clock.
That's the 4th against Cole. J.C. Scott is 12 of 12 from the line so far tonight. Carly Campbell with it. Steps back. She'll try another 3. Nothing but net. Jeremy Jean's going to call his final timeout, a full timeout with 18 seconds left. It's a 3-point game at 63-60. We'll keep it here, but this game not fully out of reach just yet here for Lawrence County, who's played very well here in the second half.
What was the halftime score, AJ?
Do some quick math. It was
Summertown
34-26, and had an 8-point lead.
So they have had a lot better fourth quarter, but a lot of it's been in desperation. But man, Lady Cats coming out in this second half. What a second half!
Hit a bunch of M1s, forcing some turnovers, and
I think without a doubt, J.C. Scott's your player of the game, for the Lady Cats. But Emmy Clark, 13 big points, and a lot of it just second chance points, offensive rebounds, just outworking Summertown. Those 13 points are huge right now. Katie Criswell having a good night as well, 14 big points.
Some big rebounds, some big offensive rebounds. They only had 3 offensive boards in the first half. They've got 6 here in the second half and gotten 6 second chance points as well. 18.9 seconds left. J.C. Scott will take it out to the right of the Summertown basket, 63-60.
If you're Summertown, I'm fouling before she can get it in, just so Scott can't shoot the free throws.
Criswell gets the inbound.
Foul.
Now over to J.C. Scott.
How do you do that?
And she will be fouled here, I believe, by Mackenzie Reynolds, who will pick up her first. It's now 16 team fouls against the Lady Eagles in the second half.
And I know I'm a little biased, but again, Criswell has missed some free throws. Scott ain't hit the rim. You had an opportunity to maybe at least make somebody else make some.
First free throw from J.C. Now we got a whistle. What is going on?
He's calling Criswell on a lane violation for walking over there to the bench. Either way, if JC can make this one, that should put it away. But if she doesn't, boy, watch out.
This guy loves the attention. Next free throw from Scott on its way, nothing but net. I guess you can call that a missed free throw.
No, it's a no free throw.
No free throw.
She's still perfect.
Yeah. 13 of 13, 22 of 26 from the line. As Lawrence County leads it 64-60. Scott now with 24 points. Carly Campbell does lead all scorers with 25. She's hit back-to-back threes here on back-to-back possessions. So obviously, Clint, in this situation, they need a really, really fast shot.
Well, your odds are slim to none, but you're not out of it. You can score a two-pointer if they give you a lane and a layup. But if you're Summertown and you get a chance to foul somebody besides J.C. Scott, well, then freaking foul somebody besides J.C. Scott. How will we not know that she's not missed yet? And you had an opportunity to foul two players that last possession. We got to be better than that. Now, the whole team shot well, but J.C. shot perfect.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for that random lane violation, that she would have been 14 of 14 from the line and not 13 of 13. As Summertown will take it out of bounds, 14.8 seconds left, trailing by 4, 64-60.
Got to run.
Quickly into Carly Campbell. Campbell racing back quickly the other way. Drives into the paint, kicks out to Mackenzie Reynolds. She'll try a three. Off the back iron, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Reese Wilson. Will go to Lawrence County with 5 seconds left. As J.C. Scott will take it out of bounds to the left of the basket. Calls out the play. Gets it into Katie Criswell. Criswell gets that pass tipped out of bounds. Clock stops at 2.5 seconds left. Press again put on here by the Lady Eagles. Scott looking for somebody. Gets it in the Pig. Pig back to Scott, and that will do it. Lawrence County picks up win number 9 on the season. They win this one 64-60. Taking a look at the final statistics, J.C. Scott led all Lady Cats with 24, Katie Criswell with 14, Emily Clark with 13. On the other side, Carly Campbell with 25, Olivia Riggs with 11, Reese Wilson with 10. Final thoughts here on the game, Clint.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you just went to commercial. It's so loud I can barely hear you.
Final thoughts on the game.
Rivalry match. At the end of the day, Lawrence County played smarter. They played harder. They made fewer mistakes, and that's why they just won this ball game. Summertown came out hotter than a $2 pistol, but all of a sudden shots didn't fall. You had a bad night out of Ainsley Burleson. You had a bad night out of Emily Brazier. Carly Campbell tried to put it on her shoulder. Just couldn't do enough, and you got to credit Lawrence County. They started feeding the post down low, working mismatches. You got to credit J.C. Scott. What a night. Perfect from the line. Hey, it is what it is. I wanted Summertown to win, but every aspect of the game, especially in that second half, the Lady Cats did better.
Summertown drops to 7-4 on the year. Lawrence County improves to 9-1. Our next broadcast will be the boys' game coming up here in about 15 minutes here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.